Testing 1 2, testing 1 2, testing 1 2, up, down, back around. Okay. Hello, everybody. Let me mute whoever's in the VC that I don't have muted real quick. That would be none other than who would that be? Buff. Okay. All right. Let me check why someone pinged me. Okay. 1 2, up, down, back around. Okay. All right. Welcome everybody to RERN. This is going to be quite a nice day. Welcome to the RERN pre-race show, exclusively pinged only to RERN. So if you are watching, you are most likely, from RERN. Once you're in, by the way, mute. Today we are at New Hampshire, first of 2 races today. This is our first ever doubleheader in the history of RERN. We're racing at New Hampshire today, and later tonight we are racing at Daytona for the regular season finale. As you can see right here, we got Mr. Pickles and Slamdoor racing right now. We got more cars racing back here practicing. We have this white car. I think it's a reserve. That's why it doesn't have a scheme. And then we have another car right here. That is Buff Hairman. Also getting some practice. And I believe we have one other person. Maybe not. No, maybe not. So today for your pre-race show, we have Cole, which is the brand new server booster. He also is a brand new commentator. I believe he's also a reserve driver, but he's commentating today.
I am not.
Oh, you're not? Oh. And then we also have co-owner, a.k.a. racer, trying to get his first win still this season, Season 1 champion, Mess Pie. How are you guys doing?
Okay.
I'm doing pretty. How about you?
I'm doing great. Excited to get this doubleheader underway. So we have a lot of things to look forward to. For Daytona, at least we have... There we go. We have another car out there as well. Look at that. For Daytona, at least, we have the Blue Angels doing a little bit of a diamond formation flyover for the national anthem. Today, for New Hampshire, not having that, track is too small, and you can't really do that for New Hampshire, so we're not doing it for that reason. I do want to talk about a few things. So we have 4 new schemes racing. I don't know if any of them are racing except for Pickles, but actually, we have Bob Hairman too. So there's one of our brand new schemes. It's a Slamdoor Designs, Jeff Gordon throwback, I believe. Jeff Gordon or Mark Martin, I can't remember who. So that's one of them. And we also have a brand new Bro Stock Racing scheme for their 2 sponsored races. That's Mr. Pickles and the number 10 car. And, oh, look at that. I'm completely blind. We also have the Blue Angels car, 20 V-Draft. We'll also have Bob the Builder and the number 19 car racing later. He's going to be also racing here today. Mess Pie, do you have a favorite driver today for winning other than you? Because I know you want yourself to win.
I feel like it's either going to be V-Draft or Buff this time. Buff has really been on the up this entire season. He's only been getting better at racing, and ever since the new cars, he's been up there a lot. I think it's time that he gets his first win.
Yeah, I agree, man. And the thing with Buff Hairman, this guy right here, I forgot to change his driver card, so he still has the red scheme. But let's get a pan on his car real quick. This guy, Buff Hairman, has a lot of things today on the line. So this guy started a little bit late. He didn't really get the best season start. And then at the end of the season, he's like, you know what, I'm going to start racing for this league. He's been one of the most consistent drivers, but since he started late, he's outside the point standings, meaning he needs 2 wins to get in. And guess how much races are left in the regular season? Just 2. This guy needs to win both races if he wants to get in. But you know what? I don't think it's out of the picture. I don't think he can do it. That's just me, but it's not out of the picture. The reason why is because he's starting on the pole today for New Hampshire, and if he can win this race, he just needs some Daytona luck tonight, and he will be in. So we'll look at Buff Hairman as a very big contender today. Cole, I know you haven't been in this league much, but have you seen anybody you think has a good chance at winning today as well?
Really no, but what I've been looking at the point sheet here, and I've been looking at, I don't know if they're showing up, the 11 and the 29, they're locked in by winning 3-4 races respectively. If one of them show up today, I think that they will be serious contender, but people below the cut line, like Buff, for an example, he just needs to stay up front for this race, and then he'll be good to go enter Daytona.
Yeah, and we have some trolls in the chat. Let's not do that. So, like he was saying, yeah, V-Draft, he's already locked into the playoffs. This guy has been the most consistent driver in RERN history. He has only been here for 5 different starts. This is his 5th start here in RERN. His 6th will be tonight at Daytona if he attends, which I know he will. And this guy, in his career stats, he has 3 poles, 3 wins, and the only other position he's gotten other than first is 2nd place, and that was last race at the Road America Road Course when Sub Focus got it last second, which that race was still quite a bit of a controversy. So I think in his mind, V-Draft has won every single race he's attended. He's looking to get his, I believe this is his 4th win, which is going to edge him closer to Mess Pie's record of 5 in Season 1. We'll see if this guy can do it. He's in a brand new scheme today, so he's looking to prove a point. And I think the Blue Angels, who just tuned in as well, would have an absolute thrill if they can see their driver victory lane once, maybe even twice tonight, if he wins at Daytona. Since we got our picks real quick, I want to explain the track facts now of this track. This is New Hampshire, in the middle of nowhere. It's just outside Concord, New Hampshire, which is still very small, considering New Hampshire is a very small state. This track is very, you can say bland on the inside. It's kind of a short track. So even though it looks bland, unlike Daytona like we're racing tonight, this race is really hard to master. Every driver has a different line. You can see them going into the turn. Every driver has a different line. Some have the inside, some have the outside, some have the middle. As you can see right there with Slam Door and Draft battling, one has the inside, one has the middle. This track definitely is hard to master. When you have 16 cars racing here, it's definitely going to be a play of who has the most skill and practice at this track. So I think it's really important that these drivers get some skill in here. I also want to show everybody, as you can see, our grid walk. This will be used in just a second, in about 10 minutes for our grid walk, sponsored by Roadstock Racing. But we also have a brand new victory lane, at least for this race. We have a very cool looking trophy of like this monster, I guess. I mean, it looks pretty cool, I think. And we also have this background as well. So one of these drivers will be in victory lane here today. We'll see who that is. And obviously, for newcomers, we also have the RERN driver center and interview area. The top level, this is not used, but the bottom of it contains an interview center, which we will use after the race. But back over here, I'm going to ask one more question. Mest, I'm going to ask you this. The final spot of the playoffs is definitely really close. It's either going to be Bob, Galaxel, Yeet, or Buff. Only 2 can get in. Do you think Yeet and Bob will keep their points, or do you think Galaxel or Buff can both get the wins they need and get into the playoffs?
It depends who shows.
Huh?
It honestly depends who shows.
Yeah, well, I believe all of them are coming. So let's just say all of them come. Who do you think is going to be the 2 locked in?
Realistically, it probably is still going to be Bob and Yeet, but hey, could be Buff Hairman sneaking in there.
Yeah, it could be Galaxel too. All he needs is one more win. However, the only thing with him is that he's only got wins at road courses, and there's no more road courses left on the schedule. So this is going to be quite an interesting race, guys. It's now 2:50, so that means it's time for the pre-race driver activity check. So we're going to go on break. Invite everybody you can. At 3 o'clock, we're going to be pinging in Roadstock Racing, so expect the viewer count to go up and skyrocket like crazy. We'll see you guys in a minute. RER, we'll be back very soon. Grayson the Sharky, can I race? You gotta be a reserve driver, so if you want to join RERN, there should be a link in Well, if you're already in RERN, then what you can do is sign up for a reserve driver, and you could possibly be a reserve driver tonight for Daytona. So if you would like to sign up, there you go. Welcome RERN. This is now the grid walk sponsored by Rostock Racing, even though everything here is sponsored by Rostock Racing today. If the music's too loud, just tell me and I'll turn it down for you. We're gonna start our grid walk now. So, bruh, my music turned off. Alright, we're gonna start the grid walk now. So let me get out my lineup and we're gonna start this up, guys. So here we go. Alright, here we go. If they're not here, we're going to not do anything about it. So if I say not here, one reserve, just walk out. Starting in 15th, it's going to be Camaro, reserve, walk out. Any reserve. Camaro starting in 15th. There we go. We have Matthew walking now. I guess he's going to reserve today. That is 15th place. Once again, the music's too loud, just tell me and I will turn it down for you. Starting in 14th place is going to be Yeet. Is he here? If he's not here, we'll get another reserve. Okay, the music turned off again, so starting 14th is... It's loud? Okay, I turned it off. Starting 14th is going to be Yeet, and in 13th, we're going to have Daniel Lumitz. 12th place is Sub Focus. Now, on to 11th place. We have someone here for 11th place, so I'll mention him. It says Galaxel, but it's actually Alex, so that's going to be starting 11th. He walks out now. Where's Alex? Okay, just walk out reserve. There you go. Thank you so much. All right. Come on. Grayson, go Grayson, go Grayson. All right, starting in your top 10 now. In 10th is Maximiliano, not here. Starting in 9th, Walter White can walk out for him. It's going to be Noblavoy in the Thunderbirds car. Walter White representing. All right, now starting in 9th place, this is going to be Red Panda, not here. 7th place, sorry. 7th place now is going to be El Papel. He will walk out. The music's copyrighted, so I turned it off, by the way. 7th place is El Papel. There he goes. This is his 5th race he's attended in a row. We'd love to see his activity spark back. Now, continuing down the list, starting in 6th place, just outside the top 5. This guy has been here since the beginning. He's racing once again. He's basically locked in, so today he's looking for a win today. It's going to be Mr. Pickles, the number 10 car. There he goes. He's going to jump off the top of it. There we go. 10 people watching. We appreciate your support. We usually have music, but it's not working today, so we don't have music. Pickles is going to walk very slowly on purpose so I can waste time. Now, on to the top 5. This is the top 5-year qualifying session for New Hampshire. They all did very good in the qualifying stage in 5th place. Rocking a brand new scheme for Blue Angels. It's going to be Bob the Builder starting in 5th place. He will now walk out. He's going to jump on my head, give me some skull damage. We appreciate that. Always love having that stuff on my skull. Alright, starting in 4th place. This is going to be your Season 1 champion. And he's going to be rocking another Air Eagle scheme. It's going to be Messed Pie, number 17 car. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, after he decides to walk out, he's going to point at me for some reason. And on to your top 3. These are the best people of qualifying. Your bronze medalist of the qualifying session. It's going to be Rostock's very own Slam Door 99. He's just going to wave like every NPC. And your silver medalist now in qualifying. This guy is no short of winning. Rocking a brand new scheme for Blue Angels. It's going to be V-Draft. Second time getting 2nd place in the qualifying session. Last time he got 2nd place, he did not win. Hoping to break that streak today is V-Draft. And in 1st place, a little bit of surprise for the pole session. This guy needs 2 wins to be locked into the playoffs. Rocking a brand new Slam Door Designs throwback Mark Martin's team. It's going to be Buff Hairman, your pole sitter. And everybody else, you can just walk out. I don't really care. Everybody else is just going to walk out. Alex never walked out, I guess. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, do not leave. Next up is the green flag. Thank you for joining us. This is the smaller race today. The bigger race is going to be Daytona. However, we are still happy to bring you some action earlier today here from New Hampshire. We'll see you in a second. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back very soon. once again, RERN family, we're going to start just a second. We're lining up. All right, so... Oh, sorry. I need to unmute. We'll be back in just a second. Test 1, 2, 3. Okay, we are back. Joined alongside Cole. We're testing a new server out, so we're hoping to not have any sort of issues with lag. We forgot to add our pace car, so instead we have a 6 scheme that Cole LeBeau will be running. He's our pace car driver and commentator for today. Let's restart the laps here. They did 55 laps of practice. That's insane. Change all laps to 0 here. And, alright, we're good. I still don't know what. Ender Speakable, get on the sidelines. Like, go inside a building or something. All right.
Good to go?
Yeah, you're good to go. Pace speed's going to be 90 today. Once they pull off, we'll see if the lag is not bad at all. If your car's stuck at 7 miles per hour, I need you to just take off W and redo W. We're doing single file pacing. Cole, speed down to 70 if you can. Just so they can catch up. Who just joined? That would be nobody important. Cool.
Got him.
All right. Once again, today 175 laps from New Hampshire. This is the first of 2 races today. I'll call it the less exciting one, but more skilled. By the way, Cole, we're doing 1 more lap of pacing. Single file pacing, by the way. Everybody's doing pretty good with the pacing so far. Heads up drivers. We have no wall tapping, no wall riding, and try not to hit the wall off the exit. Be clean. 175 laps is a long time, so take your time, be clean. I'm going to change all the laps 1 more time once we cross the line. Fans, say your picks in chat of who you think is going to be winning today, or who you want to win at least. We're going green this time by. We're not doubling up. We're doing single file. I'm going to server lock. All right. Buff Hairman, this guy on the pole, looking to get a win. He needs 2 wins to be locked into the playoffs. It's a long shot with 2 races left, but this guy, if he wants to do it, he's starting off great. Off the pole, we'll see if he can do anything. Right behind him is V-Draft in the brand new Blue Angels car. We are going green this time by. Buff Hairman's going to lead us here. So Cola Bull is going to pull off. And green flag. When I say green flag, it's a restart zone. Green flag in the air. We'll change the laps when they cross the line. All right, off the start already. We have V-Draft on the outside, Slam Door on the major outside, Mest Football Saints on the inside. Buff Hairman's leading off of the backstretch. We are underway from New Hampshire Motor Speedway for the 175 laps today for the Rostock 210. V-Draft is going to do a little bit of a mistake, go way up high. And at lap 2, we will have Cola Bowl take it away. Take it away.
We got the one car underneath the 17 here is the battle for third. That is Messpie, I believe, on the outside. Oh, what just happened?
And Slam Door 99 has left. Wow. Slam 99 has left. We're going to see how that's going.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's interesting. All right, well, our leader, Buff, very, very big lead on the 20 as we go through 3 and 4.
And we have a lot of brand new inspired. Just chill out, bro. Brand new schemes today. We'll mention them real quick. We got Buff Hairman and the brand new Slam Door. You get to rejoin. Sorry. So I guess Slam Door, you're gonna have to just go to the back here. Buff Hairman, brand new scheme. This is a Slam Door design scheme. This is made by some car guy. He's also racing today. Behind him, V-Draft in the brand new Blue Angels car, rocking it, made by Ass Under. Behind him in third place, another Blue Angels car, Bob the Builder, also made by Ass Under. And then back here, near last, we have an inverted Noble Voice 78 scheme. He's going to be running for the rest of the season. That is for the Thunderbirds. And back up to the lead, it's Buff Hairman. Take it away. Cole?
Pretty decent sized lead out front and a battle back here, the 78 and the 42. It's your battle for 7th as Cat tries to send it underneath. Looks like spot to the 78 as the one car emerging back onto the racetrack. To respect people. V-Draft up front has caught 14. He is there, kind of.
Yeah, and V-Draft looking to get his fourth win well, not in a row, but fourth win. And I forgot to mention, by the way, Obama Nuwa Mioha. Thank you for subscribing. That's a crazy name. Now back here, I forgot to mention Sir Pickle's brand new Rostock scheme here as well, so we love seeing that. But yeah, back up front, it's still Buff Hairman, but both of the, well, just V-Draft now, but both of the Blue Angels cars are staying up here. But look at this, it's a battle for third place between Mess Pie and Bob the Builder. Bob the Builder's going to hit the wall hard, and it's going to be Mess in third for now.
Mess roughed up the 19 there just a little bit as they went into turn 3 and 4, got to the bumper, got there, and into the top 3 is your defending champion. See a crossover move building up underneath Bob against Mess. This is the battle for third, I believe. And 19's going to get him through the mid corner.
And as they're fighting, don't count out. They were a little bit up there for a second, but V-Draft was about to challenge the number 14 car Buff Hairman for a second there, but Buff Hairman's still in the lead. Another crossover back here. It's now Mess Pie back up to third. Sir Pickles is going to be in the mix now. Sir Pickles up to fifth. We also see El Papa back there in sixth. But Bob the Builder may be falling back to fifth here. Sir Pickles is going to pass him, his former teammate. Sir Pickles is now going to pass Bob the Builder. He's going to fall back to fifth now. But I think he's still in clean air. I think he may be able to do a crossover here. Let's see. Watch the crossover from Bob the Builder. Maybe not as he hits the wall too hard. Oh, he's going to try the outside. Wow.
Incredible move. Pickles makes his way to fourth there on Bob the Builder. So many people I can't tell who they.
Do you have a view names option on your screen?
I don't think so.
Yeah, so what you can do is just say the number. It doesn't really matter.
Well, 14 still out front and now commanding lead from V-Draft.
Commanding lead is right, and V-Draft still trying to chase him down, but currently V-Draft is losing time here. He's losing more time every single lap or two. Mess Pie also pulling away now in third. Sir Pickles in fourth. Bob the Builder still in fifth. He may have another challenge come up behind as El Papel runs the top line. Make sure he's not wall riding. I think he was just running the high line there. It's still all Buff Hairman in the lead here in New Hampshire. V-Draft still leading. Let's see. Watch on the time board. Let's see if V-Draft is catching up or slowing down per lap. Let's see this here. 1.517 before. Now it's 1.333, so he's still catching up. There we go.
Closed a good 0.2 of a second there. And then it's even more time. 3 seconds out back to Mess there in the 17. As we have see Pickles here. Pickles very, very good scheme. The number 10 that honestly one of my favorite schemes here in the pack. See that top 5 as he tries to close at 7.
Yeah, and I will say, if you are a Slamdor 99 fan, I will say, because, well, obviously we pinged at here for Rostock. We'll be pinging at everyone tonight, so more people will be coming. But if you're wondering where's Slamdor, he had to rejoin because he had some lag, but he's already back up to, I believe, 7th place. We can change all the laps here. Change all laps 10. Yeah, Slamdor's already about to pass El Papel. He's already passed all the reserve drivers today. But just like always, it seems like the reserve drivers in the back in their own group, along with Alex here. We also have Random Car Guy way back there. But it's Buff Hairman still leading, and V-Draft actually... hold on. 11. Nope, no. Change. It was at 10... It was at 11 before, so now it's change all laps.
Wait for the 15 to cross the line before you do.
Yeah. There we go. Yeah, but random car guy in the 15 car already about to get lapped here. So once he gets near, we'll have a blue flag wave for him. But back up to the lead, it's still Buff Hairman. V-Draft once again going back to a 1.517, but we'll see if he continues to gain here.
Yeah, it looks like that he's consistent with his lap time, but even more consistent is the 14 car out front, Buff. And what I don't understand is how you could be 14 laps in, still on the verge of going one lap down. 25 seconds is probably.
Yeah, his mic goes out a little bit sometimes, so I'll continue to clarify. So, V-Draft back to a 1.35. He's gaining, and then he's losing every single lap. Shout out Grayson, I guess he wanted to shout out. There you go. So he's going to a 1.3 and then back to a 1.5. So we'll see what goes down there. But everybody else, they're going to need a caution if they want to stay up with the field. But I'm sure there'll be a caution at some point in this race. It's a smaller field than usual. We only have 10 cars racing today instead of the 15 that we were hoping for. So obviously we will have, less cautions today. I mean, we had one race with 15 cars that had 0 cautions throughout the whole race. So it's very important that these drivers catch up. But look at that. V-Draft is, 0.1 thousand. He's exactly a second behind. V-Draft is gaining. Watch out for him.
Yeah, it looks like out front he's having a really good run. He's just trying to do everything he can. He's running a more bottom to middle lane than the 14 is. That's Buff in front as we see the 15 starting to get caught up here with the.
Yeah, and we were talking about this with the Blue Angels, and I was saying V-Draft is looking here to win every single race. He does not want to. I've talked to V-Draft before. He is not happy with a 3rd place finish, a 4th place finish, even a 2nd place finish sometimes. He just wants to win every single week in, week out. And he's proved that. He had a 3-race win streak, and then it was cut short by a 2nd place finish at Road America. He once again lost time that time. I think he may have lost more time there. Yeah, he's back to a wow. He's back to a 1.5 again. But oh, look at this. It may be shortened because now look at this. Buff Hammond has to deal with a lap down car. Let's see what this lap down car does.
Oh no!
Wow. V-Draft is gonna pass him easily, but wow, Random Car Guy and Buff Hammer got together for a second. Look at that. Look how much V-Draft caught up there. Wow.
Big problem with the 15. And now that, yeah, like you said, that really opened the door for the 20 to be able to catch up V-Draft. See how much he gained here. Oh my gosh.
Wow, he gained almost a second that lap. Wow.
Good lord.
Yeah, wow, that's insane. We're gonna have a fight for the lead, ladies and gentlemen, very soon here at New Hampshire, as long as V-Draft can stay in the draft and catch up. Also, reports to El Papel, he had to park real quick. We're gonna reset his laps. He's now back in the gas. Looks like he was AFK for a second, but he's back here. He's gonna merge back where he was before, and back up to the lead. Let's see if I don't think V-Draft caught up there. Let's see what happens there. He lost 0.100. We'll keep seeing what goes on.
He didn't lose too much time. He's trying to experiment with different lines, it looks like, to see what is faster and what's not. So we see the 16 trying to merge back to where he was. I think there might be a battle brewing up here between Mess Pie and the lap car. The 15. 15's going to go high. Mess Pie goes to the bottom.
Yeah, in RERN, just like real life, we do have a rule. The lap down cars can keep their line, but they cannot challenge the car passing them. They are lap down, and it's their job. So, for example, if they start fighting, we'll throw out this flag. This is a blue flag right there. and that tells the 15 car to let the 10 car pass. That's how that works. But back up to the lead. It's Buff Hairman. V-Draft is once again slowing back down. Looks like to a second per lap. But I think you're right, Cole. I think he's experimenting with different lines. He's trying because we have what still more than 100 laps left in this race. So he's experimenting, and it's working out because look at that. He gained 0.300.
In the long run, it's going to work out because the lines that he's trying to experiment with here help him catch Buff as they go to the later portions of the race. But right now, it doesn't look like it working out at all because with the lap car, he was 0.6 back. Now, only 1.1 behind the race leaders. We see another lap car. 42.
Yeah, here we go. The 42 of Alex, your next lap down car. This guy, though, has a huge history in RER, and this is actually his first race back since September. He was in college, I believe, and he had like 6 months of exams, and he literally took 6 months off Discord entirely. This is his first race in Season 2 with these new setups, so obviously he's going to have to learn a little bit, and it's going to prove because he's about to get lapped here. But we're all at RER very glad to see this number 42 car back. We love seeing this guy race, and we're excited to see him back. But oh my gosh, I just realized V-Draft has caught up to Buff Hairman. We're gonna have a battle right here for the lead. Here we go. Let's see what goes down.
The 14 went really high through turns 1 and 2. As we see the 42 knock down the wall with a little help from the 20. Oh, he's catching. Is he gonna send it? No, he's gonna tuck back behind.
Whoa,
but he almost got there.
There we go.
Crossover.
V-Draft. Crossover by number 20 of V-Draft. He's now your new leader here. This is the first lead change of the day. Can Buff stay with him? We'll see, but V-Draft's experiments worked out. He's now in the lead, but here we go. Another
he's going to move him.
Another crossover.
Wow.
They're fighting like it's the last 5 laps. We got Buff Hairman and V-Draft still fighting here. And if you're Messed Pie or Sir Pickles, I mean, if they're fighting, that's what you want to see because now you get to catch up a little bit, but there's 7 seconds in between the two leaders, so I don't think it's going to mean a lot here. V-Draft, oh wow, look at that, he pulled away quite a bit.
Wow.
We'll see what this lap down car of Gaming with Cat subbing for Noble Boy can do.
That was a terrible corner from the 14 there. Looks like he hit the apron a little too much there. Just messed up, but now, you see the lap car, as you said, the 78 coming up here. Is that going to be difficult for V-Draft to pass?
Yeah, I'm sure Noble Boy is going to be a little bit disappointed. He's usually up front, but his reserve, at least he's racing today, but his reserve is rocking a brand new scheme. Not getting the result they want so far for the Thunderbirds, but he's now getting passed by the other... He's now getting passed, lap down, I should say, by the Blue Angels team, V-Draft. But look at this. Gaming with Cat is not letting off. That's going to affect them. Not letting off.
14 got to the bumper.
Yeah, but it's not going to really affect anything. They both get past. That actually is going to help Buff. Buff's going to have the inside advantage at we come into turn 3.
He's there. And the 78 being used as a pick right there. The 20 way up the track. V-Draft. And the 14 is going to slide job his way back in front. Buff Hairman back in front.
Yeah, lap 27 of 175. It's now Buff Hairman back in the lead ahead of V-Draft number 20 Machine. But V-Draft is going to bump him. Wow, to the inside.
Moved him.
It's back and forth here at New Hampshire as once again V-Draft is in the lead. But look at this. This lap down car of Gaming with Cat. He does not want to get lapped. He's going to try to pass both of them onto the turn.
Oh my goodness.
It's not going to work out. He doesn't have as much skill. He's going to have to... Sorry, that was mean. He doesn't have enough speed, not skills.
He didn't have a good enough run to get by him, but Buff is having a good enough run to get back down to the bottom of V-Draft. Oh, almost right hooked him into the corner.
Yeah, and V-Draft, oh wow, we have a car right next to the fencing area, but it's not affecting the cars here. V-Draft is really good at bumping his way out of line legally. Not like slamming him, but wow!
Oh,
I don't know how much legal that was. He kind of went halfway to the line, but I'm not going to call anything because it's still very early in the race here. But now lap 29.
In his defense, it is a yellow line, so in my opinion, it is. I think it's legal to dip a few tires down there to get by him. He did, and he's starting to kind of pull away, but the 14 gets a run. Yeah, coming out of the corner.
Look at this back here. We have the teammates Messed Pie just passing Alex. Wait, is that Slamdor? Look at this. Slamdor 99 had to merge on lap number 2 because he had to leave because of lag issues. He is now back up to 4th place. This guy may be able to work his way through the field and catch up. Don't count out this guy. He's gaining every single second on these cars. But back
unfortunately, with this battle here, maybe that could help him close. 14. Oh, 20 got into the wall.
Yeah, indeed he did, and that's going to cause him to slow down a lot here. It's Buff back in the lead. It seems like they've been going back and forth this entire race. V-Draft has this thing, though, where he speeds fast into the corner and then slows down last second to keep the biggest inside lane possible, and it's causing him to have lesser of a track to run with, which is causing him to be able to get here. Let's see if he tries to push him here. Not quite. Oh, he may. I do like that line he does. It makes him go faster. But yeah, back to you, Cole.
So apparently there's somebody on the track that's not supposed to be there. Grayson. Alright, so he's good. Well, anyway, back up front to 20. Oh, Dord the 14. That's very interesting move on lap 31. And he's going to lead the lap.
Big move. On to lap number 32. You know what time it is. It's time for, since it's lap 32, it's time to go NASCAR crank it up, meaning that we're going to mute everybody and we're going to just listen to the pure engine sounds of these cars. So we'll see you back on lap number 35. That was Crank It Up. We always want to show off the engine sounds because Alphabetical User has done an amazing job on the engine sounds, making them sound realistic as possible. But as we were gone, Buff Hairman kind of gained away from V-Draft quite a bit. We'll see that continues. Having a little bit of lag there. Did somebody join or something? Is that why? I don't know. But I'm not getting it anymore.
I thought the server was...
Did you get that? Did you get that too?
I did get that.
Yeah, I think that was just someone attempting to join, but they couldn't join because the server's locked. But yeah, back into the front. It's Bob Hairman leading, V-Draft in second still. And yeah, back to you, Cole.
I do want to point out the 16 car just knocked down the wall in turn 4. He will get lapped at some point, but by the pace he's putting up, I would assume in the next 10 laps. So I don't know what's happening. But remember, that could play a role as we see 4-car battle back here. I think only 3 of these guys on the lead lap. Mess Pie's there. The 1-car Slam Door.
I just realized back here we have a 4-car fight between 3 cars and 1 lap down car. Mess Pie, Slam Door, Slam Door into the wall back there. Mr. Pickles now up to 4th. And I do want to talk about something here. Bob the Builder is usually good at being in the top 5. Right now he's on pace of getting his worst finish. That would be 6th place right now. He started 3rd. He's fallen back quite a bit here. But he's still far from getting lapped, but he's not even close to the main pack anymore, so he's got to hope for a caution. But I do want to continue to watch these cars right here. As the lap down car is still fighting for position. I may throw a blue flag here. He's not affecting the group, so I'm not going to throw it yet, but if he continues to... Yeah, I'll throw a blue flag in a minute. Mr. Pickles and Mess Pie, the teammates right here, trying to get past. We also have Slam Door here as well. Back to the lead, make sure nothing's happening here. It's still V-Draft. Yeah, V-Draft is actually falling back.
Wow.
V-Draft is falling back, but luckily he has El Papel about to get lapped, so we'll keep you updated on there. 4-car battle. Okay, I'm going to throw a blue flag here. Game with Cat, let these 3 cars pass since you're lapped. Everybody else stay on the inside. Pickles stay on the inside. Game with Cat, once you pass, you're fine. There we go. Back up to the lead. It's still Buff Hairman leading here with V-Draft and the Blue Angels car running him down. He was in the lead a little bit ago, but now he's fallen back. He's gonna have to hope for Pop L to slow Buff Hairman down. Once again, back here though, let's let Cole commentate this. We have a 3-car pack for 3rd place.
Yeah, big battle. We see Pickles now turning underneath Slam Door here. So the lower lane with the apron, that slows you down if you hit it, but it gives you a little more traction as Pickles clears Slam Door. Messed Pie starting to pull away from this little battle here as we see the 78 managed to close and get to the inside of the 1 here. And I think
78 since you got a blue flag, but let's check over here. We got V-Draft. Oh, look at this. V-Draft is catching up to Buff Hairman again. This is so weird. We haven't seen this before. V-Draft, like, for 5 laps will lose time on Buff, and then for 5 laps will gain time. It's so weird, but once again, V-Draft in the Blue Angels car is gaining on Buff Hairman, now just 0.450 behind. Looks like we have a new Hampshire resident here, Lift. I believe I recognize Lift from an airshow league we've had before. But yeah, this is your home track. We are happy to represent for you today. Wow, these 3 cars are battling. Look at this. 3-car battle for 3rd place.
Goodness.
Oh my gosh, Mess Pie closing the gap on his teammate Sir Pickles. Wow.
Is he gonna send it? That's all the question. Is he gonna do it? No, he's gonna help his teammate. And they both go up the track, and here comes the 10, 3 wide.
3 wide for 3rd place. That's gonna cause Mess Pie to fall back there. He's gonna slow some time. And if they're wanting to cause a caution, I mean, they're doing it because they're going 3 wide at New Hampshire. That is not what you do. Oh my gosh, look at this. They're 3
Mess
wide.
Pie, they're 3 wide again.
Oh!
Into the wall.
Wow, back up to the lead. It's V-Draft once again falling off pace to Buff. They're still kind of being content, so we're going to keep looking at this 3-car pack for 3rd place. Oh my.
10 cars trying to outside a lane here.
Yeah, it may be working out. He's not losing, gaining. Oh, he's actually gaining, but bam, into the wall.
Oh, he's in the wall.
Into the wall, yeah. Slamdoor's pulling away, though. And once again, I said Slamdoor in lap 2 had to merge to last place because he left due to a lag issue. He's back up to 3rd. He's in clean air. If he can stay in 3rd place with clean air, he can run down these leaders because we still have more than 100 laps left here.
I will say this, though. With the lap car in front of the 14, or was in front of the 14, I think that was kind of messing up Buff because he has had almost no experience in the draft at all. In this race.
Absolutely. And as we look here, V-Draft was 0.117 behind Buff. He's catching up now, but he slowed down a little bit here. Let's see what this corner does. V-Draft still in the pack, not slowing down at all.
It looked like he stayed content there with his space back, lost 10th, but that's okay.
We're still waiting for our first caution. Good. And, oh, look at this. Mess Pie falling off the pace a little bit. He may be falling back here. Right now, it's Sir Pickles and Slamdoor still fighting for this 4th place spot. Mess Pie falling back to 5th there. You know what? Let's tune into Mess Pie's radio here. Let's see if it works. Last time it didn't work, though, so let's see if it works this time. Mess Pie. Alright, let's unmute Mess here. Mess, try talking real quick? Yeah. Mess, how you doing, man?
Nothing going on.
Mess, how you doing, man?
I'm just trying to find a lane.
Yeah, right now you're running in 5th. I mean, that was an intense... oh, gosh. Choking something. That was an intense battle for the 3rd place. Are you upset or mad at your teammate Pickles for those moves?
I don't really care.
Yeah, I mean, you're falling off pace. We'll see what you can do, but that was an intense battle. We hope you have a great race. We'll talk to you later, alright?
Alright.
Up here, we have Buff Hairman now. Buff, talk real quick. Oh, he's muted, never mind. Is Draft unmuted? That would be no. Alright, so back up to the lead. We don't need to listen to that. V-Draft still falling off the pace of Buff, but he's still somewhat settled here. We'll see if
I want you to notice how 10 laps ago, they were like 10 seconds back, and now 14 seconds off the 2 leader.
Yeah, that 3rd place group is definitely going to have to work together, or else they're going to possibly be lapped before the end of this race, and it may be just these 2 cars on the lead lap. Back up front, though, it's Buff and V-Draft. We are excited, though. Even though, you know what? New Hampshire doesn't get a lot of hype because tonight's Daytona. If you're racing in a race the same day as Daytona, you gotta best believe, Daytona's gonna get more of the hype. We have a lot of stuff planned for tonight in that race. This is just like a little bit of a teaser, I guess, right? But
I would assume so.
Expect for Daytona pack racing, not spread out racing. It's gonna be strictly pack racing. As you can see, Alex getting lapped for the second time here. It's 1 a.m. at where he lives, so I mean, he's just trying to chill out for now. It seems like Sir Pickles has fallen off the pace. But yeah, Daytona, for a fan's perspective, it's going to be a lot more fun tonight. So we hope to see you guys tune in for that. It's going to be quite fun to see that. We're also going to have more pings that race. We're going to have 3 different servers pinging. This one we only have 2 servers pinging. As we see Buff Hairman passing Alex for the second time. Let's see if this causes any issues. We'll see. Into the corner. Alex running the major wall. And look at this. There's going to be a lap car between Buff Hairman and V-Draft. Let's see if V-Draft can catch up or slow down here.
He could use this lap car as a pick and then just breeze by him. We'll see what he does. 42 runs the middle, and V-Draft gets there. Ooh, little contact there.
Yeah, a little bit of oh, wow.
That's a lot of contact.
Yeah, for sure. As we see V-Draft finally getting past Alex, it's his job to run down Buff Hairman. He's still not really falling off Buff Hairman's pace, so expect another battle to happen between these 2 cars, and V-Draft can continue to catch up here. But,
it all depends on what V-Draft can do. The lines that we think he was testing out earlier, now is when he's going to have to try to use them. Even though we still have a lot of race left. If you let him get away, there's no chance you're running him back down.
Yeah, unless there's a caution, which we almost got a caution for those 3 cars that spin. And because of how this race is, we're going to have 1 car spins be cautioned, just because of how this race is going here. We had someone leave. That would be, well, whoever did leave, obviously, not in the server. Everybody's still here from the server. Yeah.
I will point out, random car guy did leave the game.
Random car guy. What car was he driving?
The 15.
Huh. Well, I guess Yeet will get last place points. Alex just chilling. Yeah, that's what I would expect from him. Yeah, but if you're other than Buff Hairman or V-Draft, you're going to have to hope for a caution, which can happen, but you cannot cause a caution on purpose. So the only way a caution happens is if there's a genuine mistake between drivers. For the moment, it's still Buff and V-Draft. V-Draft is actually falling off the pace quite a bit here. So if Buff wants to get 2 wins, it's his time to shine for sure.
Well, this pole position that he qualified here today really is helping him, because he has stayed out front for the most part of this race. And like now, 1 second, just keep this pace up, then he will be a winner.
Yeah, and unlike other people, this guy right here, he needs 2 wins to get in the playoffs, and once again, only 2 races remain. So, unlike ever before, this guy needs to win 2 times. It's his final shot. If he does not win one of these 2 races, he considers himself out of the playoffs. He will still be able to race, obviously, but he won't be fighting for playoff or the championship. So if he wants any single hope at getting the championship, he hopes... Oh my gosh, yeah, I just noticed something. Look at this. It's now overcast here in New Hampshire. We may have some rain delays here. Look at that.
Interesting.
It's complete... Wow, it's actually completely overcast. It was not like that at the start of the race, so...
No, it was not.
No, it was not. So obviously, that's going to be a key pointer. The thing is, though, I will say, with overcast, it's not just the sky. In our game, it actually causes some issues. It does change over time, so we may go back to clear. But once it's completely overcast, I don't know if the drivers realize it, but the track actually gets more slippery. That's our definition of rain. So we'll see if the slippery does anything, and it should be clear by lap 115, I'd say. But back up front, Buff Hairman is still in the lead. V-Draft is kind of being content right now. Back here in 3rd place. Oh, wow. We actually have a fight for 3rd place between Slamdor and Pickles again. We'll see what goes down here. These guys are still wanting a caution, so we'll see.
Ooh, a little contact with the right. Ooh, in the wall.
Yeah.
Those Pickles, and now Slamdor is going to try to get that position. I saw him get really loose in the middle of 3 and 4, the lap before last lap. To him, doesn't look like there's any more grip problem. He takes the top.
Yeah, for sure. And I will say before this race, I thought this was shorter. It's actually the same distance, at least time-wise, as Homestead is. So I guess 175 is quite a long race, but luckily we have 4 hours before we need to go into anything. But look at this. Back up front, actually, Buff Harriman and V-Draft. V-Draft has caught up again. We're getting another battle, folks. Look at that.
I think this is the lack of experience in the draft that Buff has had at the track. It's starting to mess with his car, because
Yeah.
if the draft, pretty sure the draft, right?
Yeah, and it seems like every time V-Draft catches up, it's when a lapped car enters the picture. This is came in with Cat getting lapped for the second time.
Ooh.
Actually, I think it's the first time. No, wait, yeah, it's the second time.
Second.
Time. Yeah, second time. He's actually pulling. Oh my gosh! Wait, Bob the Builder's about to get lapped.
16.
He's never been lapped in the history of RERN. Bob the Builder about to get lapped here. Wow. Bob the Builder usually he's usually content with staying up front. He's having some troubles today in 6th place. He's usually running top 3, so that's quite entertaining to see Bob the Builder back here. We'll see both of the Blue Angels cars together for the first time, but the only thing is it's not what Bob wants. Now, if you're Bob...
Wow.
Wow. Did V-Trap just get hit by Gaming with Cat?
Yeah, I
That's
think
a
the
blue
78
flag.
had an issue.
Blue flag, Gaming with Cat, let him pass. Wow, V-drafted the
It's
lap down
78.
car.
Yeah, I believe
But yeah.
78 knocked down the wall.
Yeah, and I will
And then
say right
V-Draft,
here,
nobody.
if you're Bob the Builder getting passed by Buff, I want to mention something. Bob the Builder is currently 8th in points. If Buff wins 2 times, guess who's going to be out of the playoffs? Bob the Builder.
It's gonna be the
So
19.
so I would expect Bob to be very aggressive. Maybe like give some nudges to Buff that he wouldn't do, maybe to V-Draft.
Oh, here it is.
Yeah, here we go. This is what I'm talking about. Bob the Builder.
Oh, he doored him.
Yeah, he really does not want Buff Harriman to win, so he's going to do anything to stay out front here. If it gets too bad, we will throw a blue flag, but right now it's just bumping and racing. And Bob the Builder does not want to get lapped, nor does he want to get out of the playoffs. So he's going to he's going to work hard, but Buff going to give him a little bit of a nudge. He's going to be in the lead once again. Wow.
He just has to open the gap up from in the 19s so that
Wow.
so that Bob is not going to be able to do anything to him, which he did. So now, smooth sailing in front of him.
Yeah, Sir Pickles and Slamdor fighting again here. Slamdor way on the inside. That did not help at all. Wow. Back up here. V-Draft now passing his sponsor teammate, Bob the Builder. I don't think Bob's going to cause him any issues. I think Bob is just trying to give Draft some help because he really does not need Buff to win if he wants to stay in the playoffs here. So, Buff Harriman into the wall. Oh my gosh. Buff Harriman into the wall. I don't think it's going to affect him though. Wow. Buff just slammed the wall hard.
What did he hit?
I don't think it's going to affect him though, as V-Draft is still not gaining. He's actually slowing down here.
That's
Can we
interesting.
go on board with V-Draft? No.
Only gained 2/10.
Only gaining 2/10, but he's gaining. He's absolutely gaining though. With help from Bob the Builder, his sponsored teammate, and Gaming with Cat in the Thunderbirds car, all 3 of the airshow teams together right now. All 3 of the airshow team cars together right now, trying to run down Buff. The only
Very cool.
Yeah, the only exception is only V-Draft is on the lead lap. The other 2 are not.
Ooh.
Cole, you commented real quick. I'm gonna check Discord.
Yeah, you do that. V-Draft's kind of hit the wall, exiting turn 4, so 19 kind of closed. No contact, though, between the 20 and the 19 as we see a battle brewing up here. We have Slamdor and Sir Pickles with the lap car, the 42. Pickles slams the wall in the exit. And leave the 42, 2 laps down here.
What?
Doored the 1. And up the track he goes. 42 turned it into the side of Slamdor.
Wow, and that caused him to fall back a lot. I don't know what happened there. Yeah, Cole, for the moment being, can you just focus on these 4 cars? Because there's a caution I want to call it.
Alright, yeah.
Alright, back up front. V-Draft is still falling behind on Buff. V-Draft has not challenged Buff for a good 30, 40 laps here.
A little spaced out through the field here.
Yeah, very spaced out. Just like real life, though.
Yeah.
V-Draft is actually gaining. Wow, he gained 0.500 again. Here he goes. He's actually gaining a lot now. He's inside frame range. V-Draft in clean air. He's gonna have a chance here. Wait, hold on. Wow, look at this. They're about to lap down every single other car. Cause they're right there.
Closing up too.
Yeah, they're right there. Everybody else is over here. We're gonna have every single car lap down except for V-Draft or Buff, unless a caution happens. Which I would not be surprised if there's a caution, because at soon there's gonna be 6 cars in that main group. That's gonna definitely cause something for sure.
Yeah, the aggression is going to definitely pick up once these guys fall more lap down. The first car that's going to fall on a lap down, or I'll say another lap down, it's going to be the 42 here, the last of this little pack here. But right now, running already 2 laps off.
Yeah, and I will say, Football Saints, aka Bob the Builder, has done a good job of staying with the lead pack, which actually, if he stays with the lead pack, that could be good, because you got to realize, if he can stay in the draft until they catch up to the other group, he can go back up with his other colleagues and possibly go up to 5th, 4th, or 3rd. So his job right now is to stay in the draft of V-Draft, no pun intended, and that could possibly help him out here. But it's still Buff.
All he has to do is just keep the pace. Sorry.
Man,
all he has to do is keep the.
I will say, though, what a heartbreak it would be if Buff Hammond loses to V-Draft again today, because Buff needs this more than anybody. V-Draft is just looking for another win to add to his collection here, so we'll see. We're about to enter 100 laps to go. Why did it just go down a lap? What the heck? Oh. I see what it did, okay.
Here's a battle coming up here. Slam Door and Pickles once again. Pickles got a really nice turn 3 and 4. I don't know what happened to the 1, but Pickles gonna get the spot. Crossover, not going to work
Slam
here.
Door's going to get there, I think. Maybe not. Will he get there? Yeah, he will. Both road stock cars once again fighting here. Wow, he's there.
Got a battle for the last spot on the podium. That's nice.
Battle for the last spot on the podium. What?
Top 3.
Oh. I think meant last place. My bad. But yeah,
No, absolutely.
This could obviously cause a wreck too, so we'll see what goes down there. Back up front, Buff Hairman having to deal with Alex for the 3rd time. Alex into the wall, almost into Buff Hairman. If V-Draft wants to catch up, he needs to do it right now. Bob, don't wall right, I saw that. I see you, my student. I see you.
Oh, Alex.
Yeah, he wall rides, but when he does wall ride, he slows down, so it's not a big deal. V-Draft is falling off here. That's good for Buff. Oh, Alex going really fast. Oh my gosh.
What happened to the 14?
I don't know.
Maybe he had a problem?
I think it was the 42.
Oh.
The 42 is going really fast into the turn. Oh my gosh, he had a big speed boost. Goodness.
Interesting moves from the 42 there.
Yeah, that's going to cause the 20 to catch up even more. He's now under a second for the 18,000th time today. We'll see if Alex continues to fight here. He's trying to stay with Buff, but he just physically can't. V-Draft, now it's his duty to get past this 42, which he needs to do quick.
Wonder what he'll do to try to get past. Saw the difficulty that Buff had trying to pass him.
You got to realize Alex and V-Draft are teammates, so I would not expect Alex to affect V-Draft in a wide margin here. We'll see, though.
But now the gap's still 1.5 back.
Whoa, V-Draft deep into the corner. That's going to work. That's
Wow.
going to make him gain. Look how much he gained. What a
That
move.
was awesome.
That may have been a coordination between teammates V-Draft and Alex on the radio, because V-Draft just gained a whole half a second on Buff, but he's still losing time. He's never getting close enough to him, so we'll continue to keep you updated on there. Back to Slamdoor and Pickles. Slamdoor has fallen off Pickles, and Pickles is going to keep 3rd for now. 4th Slamdoor, 5th Mess Pie. V-Draft is actually going... Oh my gosh, Buff actually slowed down a lot there. I can't tell if Buff or V-Draft are gaining or slowing.
That's the thing about Rare Racing. We're never going to know until the line, as they're going to come to 100 to go right here.
Yeah, 100 to go at the line. Sponsored by nobody.
Sponsored by nobody. I love it.
All right, under 100 to go, so we'll see what continues to happen here. If you're a El Papel fan, which I doubt you are because he's really inactive, but he's... Oh, did he just leave? Wait, was that him? Hold on, was that him? If so, I'd be upset. I'll be upset.
That'd be really funny.
No, that was not him. Okay.
Ah.
But it was. Never mind. I couldn't spectate Alex for a second. Okay. Back up front.
Oh.
V-Draft is gaining on Buff. Hold on. V-Draft is actually.
Buff almost slammed into the pit wall on
Did
the
he
exit
really?
of turn 4. Oh
Well,
my
it made him
goodness,
slow
yeah.
down. Wow. V-Draft under a half a second to Buff now. V-Draft is not showing any sympathy. He does not care if Buff needs a win to get into the playoffs. He will absolutely stay there. We also
V-Draft gained a lot of time.
battle back here between lap down cars. It doesn't matter because both of them are separately lapped, but Bob and Alex. V-Draft is gaining on Buff, though, really quickly.
42 just gave a shot to the back end of the 19, got him loose.
Well,
But 19's going to pull away with that.
yeah. V-Draft once again slowed down 0.300 now, but Buff is, hold on. V-Draft is actually gaining a lot here.
Oh, not with that.
Yeah, not with that.
Slight contact with the wall. He's one of the few drivers that are actually using the apron to help them turn this
Yeah.
corner.
Buff Hairman is actually slowing down V-Draft inside Buff's draft. We're going to have another battle if V-Draft continues this up. Here we go.
That timing score is not correct whatsoever. They are not 1/10 apart.
I wouldn't know about that. We'll see.
It looks like maybe 3/10 separate, at least at the bare minimum 5 car length.
V-Draft is gaining, though, nonetheless. Here we go. Oh, my gosh. Look at him.
He is. Buff going extremely slowly.
He's not going
Looks
slow.
like draft
I think V-Draft just finally found an enjoyable line.
Let's see. You're gonna run the middle.
Oh my gosh,
Looks like
V-Draft is
they're
going to
slowing
be
down.
here. He
My
came
goodness.
back. For the longest of time, V-Draft was slowing down off pace. He's finally back in it.
Mr. Pickles, he said that he found the line. Is that
Congratulations.
is Sir Pickles?
Fun fact, Mess Pie's
Oh,
never, never been lapped before in the history of RERN. He's going to possibly be lapped very
On the
soon.
verge.
Yeah. But the main thing we're watching right now, V-Draft is back up to Buff. Here we go. Can V-Draft
He's getting there.
pass him? We'll see. He's getting there for sure. You're absolutely right.
The line that the 20 was using before was working now. It's just starting to space out.
Yeah. If V-Draft wants to catch up, he needs to do it right now because it seems like he's falling off the pace a little bit.
It does. Oh,
Oh,
tap
he
the
hit
wall.
the wall. No. Yeah, he's going to fall off. Oh, my gosh. Back to 6 point.
Wow.
Back to 0.6. He was at 0.1 a lap ago.
5/10 lost.
I've
that wall.
noticed he's really aggressive into the turn. He goes really fast and then really slow. He's trying anything he can to stay up with his 14 car. He's struggling to do it so far. But he's still stayed up here. V-Draft, look at him. He's so fast into the corner. He's trying so hard
Wow.
to catch up.
And it looks like that worked a little bit there.
Yeah, Buff went into the wall too. Look at that. We're back to... Oh, wait. He slowed...
my goodness.
There's no way he slowed down there.
That's
What?
interesting.
Yeah, I
it
don't
didn't
thi- I
look
think
like he
that's
lost time.
I believe that's a glitch. I think he caught up by 0.100, not lost 0.100. But Draft is catching up. Oh, he's gonna. Oh, he hit. Oh, that's not gonna.
They
be
both
effective.
had their own.
If Draft is catching up. We may see a pass here. Actually, hold on. Hold
They
on.
haven't been side by side since lap 20.
Yeah, it's been over 62 laps since these two guys have fought for the lead. It may be longer because V-Draft has hit the wall hard. All of that progress is just lost. That is absolutely unfortunate. He'll keep
Telling you,
trying.
that apron,
He'll keep trying.
the apron can give and take away right there. He tried.
You're right. He absolutely tried. Yeah, oh my gosh, he's fallen off the pace a lot now. That wall hit really affected him.
Yeah, now that gap probably opened up to around a second, more than likely.
Luckily, we do have lap down cars really about to play a picture here. So no matter what happens, V-Draft will catch up. And look at this. You got to realize, V-Draft has teammate support. Mess Pie is V-Draft's teammate, so I'm assuming Mess Pie is going to be aggressive.
Oh.
I'm assuming Mess Pie is going to be aggressive with Buff here. So
Yeah, but Mess Pie's a champion. He seems like a respectable man. Well, he just hit the wall. But he seems like he'd be a respectable driver.
Well, he's a respectable driver, but he puts teammates over Buff Hairman, I guarantee it. V-Draft,
We'll see.
yeah.
kind of closed the gap there a little bit.
Yeah, let's go rear view camera with Mess Pie because Buff Hairman's about to get lapped here. I mean, sorry, Mess Pie's about to get lapped here. Here we go, Buff Hairman. Let's see what Mess Pie does though, because Mess Pie is talking with Draft on the radio right now. We have no idea what they're saying to each other. But
Buff is trying to get that clean air because that draft is affecting him. What is he doing?
Whoa, Buff!
Wow.
Buff made a huge mistake, and that's going to cause V-Draft to catch up majorly, but it still may not even really affect anything because he's still...
No,
Wow.
I don't even think that did anything.
Had to do anything at all.
He gained a 10th.
Oh
that
my
one.
gosh, Mess Pie! Oh my gosh! Mess Pie is about to affect Buff here. Let's see if Mess stays clean, or is he going to try to help his teammate catch back up? We'll see, because Buff is going to pass him.
14. He's got to run.
Oh, he's going to try blocking. It's not
Big
gonna,
move.
Oh!
Big contact.
Huge contact.
Here
That's
comes the 20.
Will Mess Pie retaliate? We'll see. Wow. Buff is pulling away.
That was an F1 type move right there. And the Buff, big moment.
We have El Pop emerging back on the field, but Mess is, oh my gosh, Buff is actually pulling away. Maybe, yeah, Buff is pulling away. V-Draft, oh my gosh, look how much V-Draft got, look how much draft he just got.
Big run.
Huge run, he's going to push his teammate.
He's going to help his teammate.
Wow, why is he doing that? I don't know. Oh, that may help him. That may help them. They may have a plan, you never know. They're talking in the VC right now. I think they have some sort of plan they're trying to do. Maybe bump drafting will be better, we'll see.
Whatever plan this is, I don't think it's a smart idea to have a lapper work with a lead lap car.
Yeah, and I think that's why draft is moving to his inside right now.
He had a little bit of contact too.
Yeah. Whoa, Mess Pie way up the track. That's gonna cause V-Draft to pass him now.
Big contact.
Ooh, gosh. Oh, Buff smoking. Whoa, Buff locked up the tires for a second. Wow, he locked up the tires. Draft's gonna catch up. Whoa, here we go.
He's gonna get to his inside almost.
Wow, Buff locked up. He locked up the tires. That's gonna cause. Oh, Mess Pie also locked up the tires too. That's gonna cause V-Draft to catch up. Mess is still trying to give him as much draft as possible to catch up here.
You see the move?
V-Draft was almost there.
Yet.
He was
way
so
up the track.
close. So close to his... Oh, Mess Pie hard to the wall. Yeah, V-Draft was so close on passing Buff. Can he finally do it?
Definitely got there.
You gotta realize, it's been 72 laps since we've seen these two fight for a position and have a lead change. Here we go. Can V-Draft catch up? He had a better corner. He's catching up. Look at this.
Here's a run.
We're watching the aerial view right now, and it's V-Draft catching up every single turn. Look at this.
What is Mess Pie doing? Wow, big move.
Yeah, I don't know, but V-Draft is catching up. Here we go.
Oh, he's gonna get there.
Yeah, for the first time in 70 laps, we may see a lead change. Here we go. V-Draft is going to not get there. He's going to try the outside. He's going to try the outside. Go back to the inside. He gives Buff Hairman a tap. Is he gaining still? I think it's kind of neutral
not yet.
Right now. Buff Hairman swerving across the track.
42 in the pit wall?
No. Oh, I guess he hit the pit wall, but he saved it. Oh, V-Draft hits the wall. That's not going to help him at all.
Oh.
That's not going to help him at all. Oh, look at this. We have Slam Door about to be another lap down car.
And that's one of our road stock cars, too.
Yeah. Oh, man. V-Draft falling way off the pace. He gets so close every single time that he eventually falls off the pace. But Slam Door may be a factor here. We'll see.
I just watched something that I don't think was very, very nice, but it's a lap car, so I don't think it matters. It's Buff. Turns to the bottom of the one right here.
Oh, V-Draft with a huge move.
V-Draft. Wow.
Slam Door's going to block him.
Oh, my goodness.
Slam Door blocks him, but that may help him. He has the draft now.
Oh, he brake checked him.
Did Slam Door just brake check him?
It looked like it.
Oh, he's
gonna do it again.
He's gonna shove him because of that. Wow, they're racing. They're racing hard.
Big
right
contact.
Here. Oh my gosh, Slam Door into the wall. Hey, Slam Door.
Oh, he's
Slam Door,
trying
let
to
him
wreck
press
him.
him. Blue flag for slam door. He has to let V-Draft pass.
Said he
And
lagged.
He's saying lag, but, I mean, blue flag anyway. No matter lag or not. V-Draft once again catching up, but every single time we've seen V-Draft catch up, he eventually could not get there in time, and he slowed up
Here's
the
a
pace.
whoa.
Whoa! What just happened back here?
Big problem. 42 tried to send it on the 78.
Wow!
Here comes
we
the
have
20.
we have so much traffic here. 78. Do a little bit of a wall. Oh, 78's gonna go. He's gonna go the inside. Wow. Wow.
That's a respectable move. I
That was a
respect that.
crazy. Oh, V-Draft. He's gonna get there.
V-Draft is there.
For the first
For the
time in
lead.
70 laps, you have a lead change.
Big
here in New
contact.
Hampshire. Wow. Those lap down cars
What a
caused a
move.
lot of traffic.
And Sir Pickles is not that far away from these guys. Look at the pack that we have behind.
Oh my gosh, look at this pack. And Buff Hairman's there again.
For the lead again. Buff's got the advantage. He'll lead the lap.
Wow.
Will he lead into one?
We'll see. Oh my goodness. Buff is going to take the lead again, but V-Drive's going to try a crossover off turn 3. I guarantee it.
See it here.
Let's see if V-Drive
Pickles
does a
begging
crossover.
for mercy.
Will he do a crossover? He's going to try to send it. It may
Ooh,
not even help.
Try to get to the bumper.
Oh my goodness. It's not going to work. Oh, actually, it may work.
But
He's gonna
he'll
go to
get
the
the
outside.
run.
Back to the inside. What a crossover.
Big move.
What an amazing crossover from the number 20 car.
Oh, they hit.
They did
Into
touch a
one to
little
make
bit. You are
contact.
correct.
Wow.
Wow,
Oh,
they're
he
still side
doored
by
him.
side. He doored him. That is absolutely insane. And it's going to be V-Draft.
20.
He's clear. V-Draft is now clear. Buff.
I thought he overcooked the corner.
Oh, into
20's
the wall.
gonna knock down the wall.
Oh my goodness. Buff is going to try a crossover himself, I think. Here we go.
Or he's just gonna send it to the
oh
bottom.
my gosh, he almost got there, but he braked last second. That may have not helped him, though. Oh, it may have.
When he got up the track, here
He's
comes
back
Buff.
to
He gets to the
inside.
bottom.
There we go. This is an amazing
there.
fight for the lead.
And with the advantage, the send
Oh, he's gonna.
Will it
he's
stick?
gonna get there.
crossover.
Oh my goodness. Bam!
He
into
put him in the wall.
Oh my
Both of them into the
goodness.
wall.
That may have helped V-Draft though, because he's slowly gaining. It's now lap 100. We're in the triple digits. We have 75 to go. We have more than halfway. We're more than halfway in this race. Is Buff Hairman actually slowing down here? Maybe not.
No,
Yeah, maybe not.
he's got to run up the corner.
Yeah, what a fight. Oh my goodness. This is an amazing fight in New Hampshire. Amazing short track racing from New Hampshire.
Oh, he tried to send it,
Oh, he slid.
and that's gonna ruin his entire lap.
Oh my gosh, it's gonna ruin everything. Now, Slamdor and Buff are friends. They actually, I think, live next to each other, IRL. So I'd imagine
Oh, wow.
Slamdor's gonna help him here.
Well, if anything goes wrong, got a friendly letter in the mailbox,
Friendly neighbor. Oh, major lag spike for me.
And V-Draft is pulling away from the 14.
Yeah, he absolutely
This
is. Oh my
Yeah, this is that
gosh.
lack of experience in the draft.
The tables
that's
have
really-
turned for Buff Hairman. And, Buff Hairman is desperately needing this win. He has to win both races tonight to lock himself into the playoffs. And if he's fallen off the pace, that's going to keep ruining his chances. But he's gaining. He's gaining for sure.
Got a great 1 and 2.
Oh, he's going to try a crossover.
He's there.
He did the exact same.
Wow.
That was the exact same thing V-Draft did 5 laps ago.
Incredible.
Slamdoor's going to try to ruin the party too, I guess. But he's lapped down, remember that.
But Slamdoor's gonna want his lap back, no doubt about that.
Yeah, for sure. But he's actually going to block Buff off the line. Buff's not going to have any draft.
I don't think Buff wants to draft.
Well, I
'Cause
think
he-
needs to oh, Slamdoor's going to challenge Buff. What is he doing?
Oh! The lap car getting into it here.
Blue flag for Slamdoor.
Gonna give him a blue.
Oh my
78's
gosh,
gotta
Buff is
come and
falling
now
off
get
the
underneath him.
pace. That really affected Buff. Oh, Papa into
That-
the wall. That's another lap down car.
I believe he's merging again.
Oh my gosh,
And-
Buff just fell so far off the pace. That's more than a second. 1.9.
2 seconds.
Oh my gosh, 1.9. The tables have turned.
Oh, apparently 16 crashed.
16 crashed, so I didn't see it, and it didn't affect anybody, so we stay green nonetheless.
Yeah.
Hey, 78, don't door bang the one, please.
I think that move is going to end Buff's race and his season.
I don't think so. Oh, actually, maybe he hit the wall hard.
Oh.
I don't think so because when we look at the earlier times, Buff was faster. I think if Buff just keeps the line he had earlier in this race, the chances are not over for him. I think he just needs to stay calm, not over stress about it, and just keep running the race he's been doing, not making mistakes because he's cleared traffic for a long time. We also have a battle back here between 3 cars. The 78 and the 1
Is it?
trying a crossover every single second or two. Oh my gosh.
Is that even for position? I do not think so.
No, it's not.
78 is 3 laps.
78 is just racing the race at this point.
It's racing because it feels like it.
Wow, Buff is now 2.8. If you're Buff Hairman,
Oh my
if you're
goodness.
Buff Hairman, this is not good. But on the other hand, V-Drive has another lap down car to face. That's Sir Pickles. This is actually the last lap down. This is actually the last car he has to lap for a good half a lap. Wow. So
Yeah, Pickles has been begging for mercy the entire run.
Yeah, and they're also teammates right here. If you're Buff, though, what do you do? Cole, if you're Buff, what do you do at this point?
I just keep running consistent lines. As we see V-Drive move his team out of the way, I would run consistent lines and just try to stay in the draft and just try to make sure that or put pressure on the 20. Because if once the 20 makes a mistake, that's going to definitely open the door for the 14 to get by. So he's just waiting on a mistake from V-Draft.
Absolutely. And if you're a newcomer just tuning in, make sure you watch the leaderboard because currently right now, Sir Pickles is a lap down car. The only 2 cars in the lead lap fighting for a race win right now is V-Draft and Buff Hairman. So let's see if Buff can catch up. Wow, Buff actually caught up 0.800, so he's catching up for sure.
Did have a good lap there. That was
I will say
very
all
good,
of our
but I
fans,
think
we haven't been having a lot of people in the chat, but we've kind of kept 8 viewers this entire race. So we appreciate the support, and we're gonna have even more viewers during the race tonight because tonight we're having a lot more partners. So we appreciate the support. But Buff is content.
He stayed consistent.
He didn't gain any time that lap. We'll continue to watch him here.
I think Buff caught up because of the battle between V-Draft and Pickles. I think those excuse me, the battle that they had together, I think that caused Buff to start to catch up a little bit.
Yeah.
Pickles is putting the pressure. He wants to stay on the lead lap if a yellow comes out, and he
challenge here.
Yeah, he could.
Because these guys are teammates, but I don't think Sir Pickles cares. I think he's trying to pass him here.
He wants his lap.
Here we go to the inside, bam, into the
wall.
Oh,
wow.
Oh, my gosh. Teammates having issues. Sir Pickles says, give me that position back.
My lap, my life, he says in the Roblox chat.
My lap, my life, says Mr. Pickles. He's not showing any mercy for his teammate, and that's going to cause Buff Hairman to catch up. Oh, Sir Pickles to the wall. Wow, my lap, my life. That just ruined that. He just ruined himself over. He just ruined everything right there.
Look at the timing board. Buff caught up
gaining.
Over 4:10.
He's still gaining, but time is
they're
running
both
out.
in the wall.
Time is running out because we blink and 10 laps go by. It's already lap 111 of 175. So time is in the essence for this number 14 team, but he's gaining. He's absolutely gaining.
Yeah, he gained a lot the past few laps with the 10 and the 20 battle.
But he has the 10 car to deal with. Will Sir Pickles show him any mercy? We'll see. I don't think he will.
I hope he does.
He's swerving all over the track, trying to break the draft. Buff Hairman says, I don't care.
He's there.
He's going to get to the inside.
And Pickles is going to let him by, it looks like.
And once again, we're going to have another lead challenge if Buff can stay in the draft.
He's been doing that. He's been having a good, really solid run once the 20 passed him. As Pickles tries to send. Doesn't quite work out very well. And it looks like Buff is starting to close here.
Yeah, he is for sure.
Come on. Steady. Alright, anyway. Let's see. So the 10 car staying with the 14 and the 20, these two up front here. Because if the yellow is to come out, there's always a free pass. I believe there's a free pass, right?
Yes, there's a free pass. So Sir Pickles will get that free pass, but Buff Hairman
So-
is catching up to V-Draft. We're going to have another lead change here, I believe.
It looks like he's just trying to get everything he can. He's using all the racetrack on the exit
Absolutely.
he possibly can, but that corner,
But you know what would be
that
awesome
corner
if
was
we can,
not good.
You know what would be awesome if we can see a two-wide battle finish here at New Hampshire. What a New Hampshire story that would be.
Now that would be cool.
That would be some
I
epic
will
short
vouch.
track racing for sure. But Buff needs to stay up here. Did he slow down? No, yeah, he slowed down more than
Oh,
half a
wow.
second. Gosh. Yeah, he needs everything to work out in his favor right now because we have 60 laps to go this time by.
Like we said before, he's waiting on a 20 mistake, just a little contact with the wall right there for V-Draft.
Yeah, but Buff also
He's
just
waiting on a
slid
mistake.
off the corner too, so we'll see.
Pickles is trying to set up a pass on
Yeah, Pickles is
Buff.
not helping Buff at all. Pickles is showing no mercy to
Mm.
anybody in the field, but he's also
Oh.
slowing down every lap by hitting the wall. And Buff gained exactly 0 time there.
Yeah, he's just trying to stay consistent. Consistency is key. You never want to gain because, like we said, if you lose time, it's going to be very hard to get that back
Oh, Buff.
into the wall.
Buff into the wall back there. And I will say real quick, if you think this is a fight, get ready for Daytona tonight because if you see Daytona IRL, it's just how it is here. We have all the cars bunched together, fighting in 3-wide packs, 2-wide packs. It's gonna be a fun one tonight after this one. But this race is gonna put a lot of things on the line. If Buff wins or doesn't win, it'll change the whole aspect of this race tonight. So we'll see. Buff Hairman and Sir Pickles actually. Wait, I think Pickles actually is giving a little bit of a draft boost there. But
He is. He's
to
bumping
no,
it through the corner.
to no avail because Buff is falling every single lap and he needs this win. Buff desperately needs this win. This is his season is literally on the line right now, and he's falling every single
He's
lap.
losing
of
a
each
lot
lap.
of time.
Goodness.
I will say this though: one person who's enjoying the lost draft of Buff is Bob the Builder right here in the 19.
Oh, absolutely.
He's running 6th,
I forgot to
but
mention
if
Bob the Builder, if Buff does not win this race, Bob the Builder is basically locked in. However, he still if Galaxel comes tonight, then he still possibly could get out. But Bob is probably celebrating right now because Buff is still slowing down. Let's see. So Buff was at 2.767 before. Let's see if he gains or slows down. 3.333.
Wow.
This is not looking good for this 14 team if V-Draft keeps pulling away.
and anything can change the outcome of this race, and any moment from V-Draft, any potential cautions, that it's going to change the entire outcome of this race.
Absolutely, and man, Buff. I'll be honest. I was cheering for Buff to get these 2 wins, but if he keeps slowing off pace, it's not going to work with 55 to go here. Oh my gosh, he just gained 1.1
Wow.
seconds on V-Draft.
What happened to the 20?
I don't know. I didn't see anything, but apparently Buff is gaining. El Papa, by the way, is leaving. He has to go.
Right, so we're going to get 7. Well, he was 30-something laps down anyway.
Yes. So he'll finish
No
ninth
offense.
today. He'll finish 9th. Gosh. Oh, into the wall goes V-Draft.
Really?
Yeah, I think they caught up again. No. Oh, wow. He actually slowed by 0.200. Goodness. Wow.
He only lost a little bit of time, though. It's not like he lost another 2 seconds there. Thankfully, it was only 2/10.
Yeah, but you got to realize with 54 laps to go, Buff Hairman needs to catch up big time.
Yeah, he's running out of time if he wants to run down and win this race.
Absolutely.
He's going to need to be able to catch.
Yeah, and it's just so crazy because Buff was literally in the lead just 30
He was-
laps ago. He held the lead for 65 laps, and now we have a newcomer. Buff needs to catch up if he wants any hopes of the playoffs. His season is on the line with this race, and he keeps hitting the wall like that. He's not going to be able to do anything.
Apparently, Pickles might be having some beef with Buff, if you will.
Buff, we need to
From what
talk.
I'm looking through at the chat, he said, "Come here, Buff," and Pickles wants to play. So definitely trying to set up a pass is the number 10.
Yeah, for sure. And, you know, I'm going to stick with Buff's side of the story here because Sir Pickles, he's just fighting for a position. He's not catching up to
Oh,
V-Draft.
oh,
Oh,
oh.
V-Draft into the wall.
That was a very slow corner exit and even slower with the wall con.
And he's about to have Alex not helping him at all. Buff is going to catch up most likely if he continues this up. But Sir Pickles is not showing mercy. If Sir Pickles gets to his inside, I think he's going to show no mercy. So we'll see. But 2.6 before, now Buff is inside his second.
1.3, he lost half of his time. Awesome. He cut his time in half.
Wow.
As we see Pickles hitting the wall there, right
Peak
behind.
Racing Association, we're in. So what do you mean?
14.
Like my microphone is delayed, or just the stream? Because if it's the stream, what you can do is go to the settings and run it at 2x until it goes back to normal. V-Draft in the lead. Alex is not going to help him at all, though.
1.1 seconds, he gained another 2/10 there.
Wait, and so
Alex is in the
what
wall.
What do you mean, though? Are you talking about my voice, or are you talking about... I don't know. V-Draft is going to try to be outside
Wow.
there. Oh my gosh, Buff is gaining. Look how fast
He wanted
he's
the
gaining.
outside.
Look how fast
He wanted
Buff
the
is
outs-
gaining. And
42
Alex is
almost
not
got a
gonna show
run there.
mercy.
I swear, if Alex fights into this corner, he's 5 laps down. There's
Oh my
no
gosh,
point.
Buff is going to get there.
Oh my goodness.
Gosh.
He's going to use him as a pick.
Oh my
What
gosh,
a move.
he just used Alex as a pick. And Buff is going to gain again. Buff's chances are not
Wow.
over yet.
That was an incredible move from Buff. He took the opportunity and just seized it. That was amazing. What a move.
Oh my gosh. And we have another lap down car, number 78.
I believe
Blue
78 is
flag,
going to
blue
back
flag,
out a
blue
little
flag.
bit
Slow
here.
down
We'll
again,
see.
Game of the Cat. Thank you, Game of the Cat. That was an amazing blue flag. Buff is gaining.
Yeah,
Oh my goodness.
Buff is there. He gained 3/10 now.
Oh, into the
But he
wall.
tapped the
No.
wall.
Into the wall.
We'll see. And
Oh
20.
my goodness.
I've seen some of the lines that the 20's been running. His line that he's doing here is pretty decent. His line is full send it and break, which we all know that by now, but you know.
Yeah, and oh my gosh, Buff is once again back.
He's all over the back end of the
Oh my goodness.
20. Who's on track? Someone on the racetrack?
Who is that?
Oh, so someone's in a 21 car.
Guess what? He's gone, so it does
There it
not even
is.
matter.
There we go.
Alright, and I also server locked. What do you mean no,
Works
Buff?
out.
What are you talking about, Buff?
Professor Tutu Monkey. Ah,
Professor Tutu Monkey. Yeah. Let's not let him keep joining because he's gonna cause lag. But Buff is still gaining. I don't know why he's saying no.
may have hit the wall.
Incel. I
out
didn't
of the
force him to
corner.
become a lapped car. He's 5 laps down, dude. I don't think you realize that. Alright.
Yeah, 42's been having a terrible run this race. I don't know what's happening.
Well, this is his first start for 9 months.
Oh yeah, that's right. You said that. Okay. Well then that makes sense.
Buff is slowing down. Oh my goodness. Buff is. Oh my gosh. Buff is slowing down again. That's not good at all.
He got there. Someone else is on the track.
Really?
Oh, he just stored the 17.
Bruh.
The shadow
he's
just
out of here too. I don't know why
stored the
people are joining.
17.
I just server locked the server, so that's crazy. Well, Mast, I'm sorry.
Wow.
Now he's trying to join.
He didn't-
Goodness.
He didn't lose the spot, but he lost a little time to Bob.
Yeah. Now back up here though, it's Buff versus V-Draft still, and goodness, Buff is once again gaining. We'll see what goes down. Buff into the wall. He needs to stop going into the wall if he wants to win this race. Oh
He
my
did gain a
goodness.
10th that though.
This race is almost over, so you cannot say he still has time. Even though it's still 132 of 175, this race is not even close.
Yeah, he has some time, but he has to perfect his lap. Like if he keeps hitting the wall like that, then if he does that for a bunch of laps, he's gonna eventually run out of time and run out of track position.
Yeah. And Buff is gaining, though. Don't count him out. He's back.
Yeah, he's been having a lot of 3/10. 3/10 he gained. So now I believe Buff has the experience that he needs in the draft to catch up and
Wow,
you know
Bob and
catch
Mest.
to the back end of the 20.
Bob may get a top 5. He's back with Mest here. We'll see back there. That's a new thing I just see, but... Back up front, it's Buff versus V-Draft. We have another battle on our hands 30 laps later.
He's there.
Oh my goodness.
How much did he gain this time? Only 2/10. That's interesting. See here, he's closing. Couldn't get there quite yet. But V-Draft got up the track a bit.
Ender's
And
Peak
back
will
into
do
the
not
draft.
Spawn, Ender's Peak will be spawned a car. I'm going to ban you. So just don't spawn a car like last time. I know you rejoined. Oh, he door bangs the 20 car.
Wow.
Goodness. He's going to get the draft of the
And-
corner. We're going to have a new leader, I think.
Where's he gonna go?
Oh, he's going everywhere. He's sliding. Oh my gosh, look
The
at him.
confusion. I love the art of confusion.
I love that too. He's confusing draft.
That was a great move.
Oh my
He was
gosh.
confusing the 20. He's gonna get to his
But he's stuck
outside.
on
That's
the
a
outside.
terrible move.
He's stuck on the outside.
Never go to the outside, because he will just run you into the wall. That's a. I'm not a fan of going to the outside. That's just me. That's
Oh
a personal
my goodness,
opinion.
this race is going crazy so far, and it's still V-Draft versus Buff.
And we have 40 laps to go when they cross
40
the line.
to go here from New Hampshire. And we still have Daytona tonight, but again, Buff, if he doesn't win this race, he's
wow,
out of it.
big
Buff is going to
move.
take the lead. Buff is now your new leader. And once again,
The
another
bump
lead
and
change
run
has happened.
special.
Oh my goodness.
He almost put draft into the wall.
Yeah, he
That was
did.
an incredible move. The bump and run special. And draft trying the outside. Now tries to cross over, moves. Buff up the track. Can't get there quite yet.
This race is so close to being over. They need. Oh, Buff in the wall. Yeah,
Oh.
I've just been noticing they're getting a lot more aggressive. They realize there's less than 40 to go, and they need to
Oh,
start
he
doing
doored
moves.
him out of the way. Wow.
Wow, and now it's gonna be Draft far in the lead. Will Buff have to catch up once again?
He doored him out of the way. That was a slamming. See.
Here we go.
Ooh.
Keep commentating, Cole. Right back.
Yeah. I feel like that this race is more of an endurance race than a NASCAR race. Because, 175 laps, but doing this for hours is Buff gets underneath the 20. A little bit of contact, and 20 gets an advantage. Oh, Buff is going to slam him up the racetrack. And for the lead, Buff is going to get him back. The 14 back in front, now trying to break the draft as he's in the middle lane.
I'm back, and when I was gone, I guess Buff passed V-Draft again. Here we go.
Yeah, with an incredible bump and run move. Again, the bumper is going to play a real big role in the finish.
I'm calling this right now. I've called stuff before in races, and it always worked out most of the time. I'm gonna throw a big take here, and I think this is gonna be a photo finish. I'm just saying it.
Oh, big move.
Just like imagine,
Big move on the
imagine-
20.
Imagine this is the last lap, and they fight like, oh, never mind, that would not have been a good last lap because Buff slowed down. What happened to Buff?
I think he tried to let the 20 overcook it and let him hit the wall. But instead, I think they both had the same idea.
Yeah, and I think that
And
really
then-
hurt Buff a lot. These final few laps is gonna be quite entertaining. I'm gonna tell you that for sure.
Yeah, this should be a very, very interesting finish, no doubt. And there's a very clean racetrack out in front of him. The next car is the 42, but he's all the way in the middle of 1 and 2 right now.
Oh, and V-Draft hit the wall hard.
Didn't lose too much time, though. There's no way he's a second behind.
Yeah, you're right.
A little bit of an oopsie-doopsie.
All right. We are so close to the end of this race. Race 11 of 21. And Buff is trying again. He's trying so hard. Oh my goodness.
He's doing everything he can to chase down V-Draft here.
And look at Draft. There's starting to be some
5/10.
drama in the chat. Draft says, Buff, you practice for 5 hours. Don't choke now. I think Draft is getting a
Ooh.
little bit cocky because he's confident he's going to win this race, but I think that's just going to add fuel to the fire, and now Buff wants to win even more.
We'll see.
Yeah, we will see. Here goes Buff to the inside. Oh, Buff
And
with
this
a
is a
great
short
turn.
track.
Buff with a great turn
He had a
there.
great corner.
Amazing corner from Buff. Once again, one more time, RERN family, do not go anywhere because we still have the biggest race of the season. Well, other than the Daytona 500, the Daytona 250, the regular season finale. Stay tuned for that. It's going to be tonight. A lot's on the line for these playoff drivers.
And
Buff Hairman is
especially
catching
for
up,
Buff.
though.
If Buff can win this race and win in Daytona, then he will advance himself into the playoffs.
Yeah. But, you know, Daytona's all about luck, so Buff is going to need a lot of luck tonight, and it starts with winning here. He's still battling with V-Draft.
This race is going to take a lot of skill, and Daytona you're going to need all the luck.
Yeah, absolutely.
Somebody's going to be going to Las Vegas.
Yeah, that's the thing. We're going to go from a skilled race to a complete luck
Oh,
race.
big bumper.
Oh, there we go. Buff to the inside. He's door banging him. He's keeping him on the wall. Look at that.
Wow. Almost left hooked him.
Oh, look at this. Bob is now in 5th place. Well, he's fighting for 5th place. Bob may get 5th out of this. He may still... If he gets the top 5, he will stay top 5 throughout this entire season he's had so far. But up front, it's still V-Draft and Buff Hairman. Buff is trying so hard to get past V-Draft. With 30
Yeah,
to
Buff
go.
had a huge wiggle. Buff had a huge wiggle out of turn 4 there the last lap.
We now have 30 to go.
Into the
V-Draft
wall
into
goes
the
the
wall.
20.
Oh no! V-Draft into the wall. Buff now your leader.
Big move.
Goodness. Buff is now your
It
leader.
is clear.
Oh my.
And 30 to go
Oh,
this time
Draft
by.
is going to do it too.
Crossover.
Oh my gosh. This is insane racing.
What a corner.
Yeah, what an amazing corner by V-Draft.
And he's going to start to open the door a lot right there. And Pickles is going to want a yellow here. And there's still plenty of time to do so.
Draft
But he is one.
Draft
down.
apologizing to Buff for that move, but I don't think Buff cares. I don't think Buff cares a single bit. I think he just wants to win this race.
Buff needs the win. Draft wants to win. Oh, that's ticker is not right.
What ticker?
The right here it says Buff's leading. Little oopsie doopsies.
Oh. Well, luckily we
And
know.
Slam.
who's
Oh, there it is.
Oh, Buff into the wall.
Slam said he has to use the bathroom.
Oh no, Slam has to use the bathroom. Come on, Slam, you got 20 to go. Let's go. Come on. Go get a cup or something. Hey, Mom, give me
Go get a
I'm
cup
gonna
or
pee.
something. No shot. That's funny.
Buff is falling back. This may be the last chance he has at catching up. He needs to do it right now.
He has to. If he doesn't, then that's his season right there.
Absolutely.
He
This
has to do everything
I
he
keep
can.
saying this, but his season is based off of this race and Daytona tonight. He needs to work and win this race. Also, our
there's a
family,
call.
stay tuned as we get to 25 to go for the post-race show inside the RERN interview center. We will have some drama. We will have some talks, and everything will go down in that building right after this race is over. Back up front, though, it's Buff. He's catching up, though. Every single lap still.
Door has closed just a little bit, but still Buff has so much time he has to gain before he can finally make a lunge. And then Bob the Builder could be on the verge of falling another lap down with Mess here.
Yeah, so look at this. We're going to have another lapped car batch. 25 to go. These lapped cars may decide the race, actually.
If they even get there in time. You see V-Draft in front just a little bit. Buff is going to definitely try. I'm assuming he's going to try to experiment new lines or what he's been trying to do. Looks like he's closing just a little bit here. down the home stretch. He did lose a tenth there.
Buff is catching up. Oh my goodness, he's almost there.
Big move. Oh, but he's gonna get way up the racetrack in the wall.
Guys,
And
stop
that
chatting
opens
in
the
chat.
door.
I get you're having fun back there, but just don't chat, please.
Oh, Pickle is really struggling.
Is he?
He slammed the wall. Yeah, he slammed the wall.
Yeah, luckily he's probably not gonna get lapped again. He only has 23 to go here.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna catch him. I don't even think they're gonna catch the 19 and the 42 in time. As now the
No, I
42
think
has
they're
joined
catching
this
up to
battle.
19 and 42, I think. But this is gonna be quite a finish. Buff and V-Draft are gonna have, but Buff needs to start catching up right now because we only have about 20 to go here. He needs.
It
to
all
start
depends
catching
on what
up.
this lap traffic is gonna do in front. It's all about the lappers. And there's a big group of 3 of them right in front. If anybody, they're gonna catch this 42.
Yeah, but no matter what, these cars are gonna affect the race, and you gotta realize. Mess Pie and Alex are Draft's teammates, so Buff does not have anything going for him right now at all. So this is going to be quite a finish for sure.
We'll see. Maybe. I don't know. 42. I don't think 42 didn't seem like he has a teammate there, so
I don't
maybe
know.
he'll try to do something.
I don't think Buff's going to catch up in time if these lap down cars don't cause Draft issues. Here we go though. Draft.
V-Draft.
Buff needs.
That was a big move.
Draft's gonna be stuck. He's gonna be stuck behind the 42. If Buff has any chance at winning, these lap down cars need to halt Draft a lot. Oh my gosh!
Oh,
what
big
did Alex just
contact.
do that for? I think Alex is trying to slow down, but that just hurt him.
And 42's gonna ride the wall. Looks like here.
Yeah, 42. What are you doing? All right, we're good. Alex trying
Gonna
to
get a run.
Is he gonna try to pass him again? Maybe not. Buff
I hope he doesn't. He's 6 laps down.
Man, Buff is falling every single lap. He needs to start catching up so fast.
I got a Conda 20 to go this time by.
Buff needs everything to work in his favor right now. And we have 3 cars battling right here. That may actually work.
Oh!
Bob the Builder.
The 19 tagged the wall.
Yeet's way too late. If he's Yeet, we have a sub for you. You're finishing last, but you're getting points. We have Daytona tonight.
Can I help you officiate it if you need?
Sure, join real quick so no one else joins. We had problems with people earlier. Tell me when you're in.
So the 20 is closed with the 78.
Oh my gosh, I think Buff's
I'm in.
chances are over. I think Buff's chances are over.
I don't think so. They're fighting really hard here.
I know, but these are his teammates.
Oh,
here.
Mess Pie.
You gotta realize Buff also has to pass. Draft is gonna get past all of them here. Maybe
oh my
4
Unless they
wide.
go 3 wide.
It's
4
4
wide
wide.
down the
4
front
wide.
stretch.
Oh my gosh. Buff
Dang.
needs everything to work out right now. But V-Draft is actually passing them.
V-Draft got through them all.
Let the 14 pass. Buff season. Oh my gosh, Draft got past him. I think Buff's over here.
And he got past all 4 cars.
Buff!
Whoa!
Oh my gosh!
Oh, they're sending
Bob just got slid by Mess Pie.
That was a good save right there.
I think Draft's got this. I think if Draft just stays in his line, I think Buff's unfortunately over here. Buff has tried so hard this race.
Anything can happen here.
I know, but Buff has to pass all of these cars like V-Draft did.
We'll have to see here.
Yeah, we'll have to see. We still have about 20 to go, but man, what a ending to this race if Buff can't catch up in time. Bob the Builder into the wall.
Gets way up the track.
I think Draft has got this, man. I'm going to be honest. He's got no
Pretty much has
it
it locked up here.
If you're Buff right now, I don't know what you can do. You just got to hope and pray that something happens to Draft because he's falling every single lap.
It all depends on a mistake.
Absolutely.
From the 20.
I will give Buff credit, though. This guy has tried so hard this race. He's led the most laps by far, but he keeps hitting the wall. He's trying so hard, but I think this is V-Drive's day once again for the 4th time.
And you even said it in driver intros. He was unable to win last
Bob!
time. Sorry, second.
Bob!
What?
Bob
What
is
is he
challenging
doing?
Draft here. This may not be over. If Bob keeps pushing Draft to the limit, this may not be over.
I thought you said they were teammates.
No, well, they have the same sponsor, so they're sponsor teammates, but they're not teammates.
Oh.
He might be trying to help Buff.
No consequences, no nothing from the team. I think that this 19 is going to help Buff.
Oh my goodness. But yeah, I mean, if you're the Blue Angels, you're probably having a great time right now. But I don't think Buff's gonna catch up in time. He's falling. Oh, he's falling back every single
Oh, he hit
lap.
the wall.
He was
Yeah,
back.
Buff hit
He
the
was
wall.
3.16 before. Let's see how much he goes past this time. He's getting past a lap down car. But
8.6.
Yeah, he keeps falling back. He needs an absolute miracle. He needs every single lap to be spot on perfection if he wants to catch up to V-Draft. And I just don't
And
see
he
that
also wants to
happening.
hope that V-Draft.
I don't see
Just
that
hope that
happening.
he makes a bunch of mistakes. I don't see it happening either. I think that this is V-Draft's
I think
first
it's pretty
to
over.
win.
It's pretty over.
Yeah, man, I feel so bad for Buff because he's tried so hard.
He
But-
had a good run this race.
But
Just
this just
fell
proves
off.
how good V-Draft is. But 78 no. So don't let him don't do that. I won't throw a flag, but please don't challenge him. Man, Buff was so close to passing V-Draft in the last 20 laps too, man. It's just so unfortunate because Buff has had such a long road here.
yeah, but
Now,
Buff.
you got to realize, even if Buff won this race, he still has to win Daytona, which is a luck of its own.
Yeah, but anybody can win Daytona. Let's be real. Even the guy that finishes last can win Daytona.
Absolutely.
Yeah, like
2
Man,
a.m. for Alex right now.
About to be 10 to go in the first of two races here today. I will say, though, production-wise, this race has gone really well. There's not been a lot of lag at all. Every single driver has done well. I'm very glad with the way this race has gone. We've had battles.
And we're gonna go caution free too.
Caution. Yeah,
So
we're going
far.
caution-free for the second time in our yarn history.
We got 12 laps left though. Who knows?
yeah, till Daytona, then it's gonna be a wreck fest probably.
Yeah, Buff is now 5 seconds behind. Man, what a heartbreak for this guy.
He still has to get by 2 lap cars, the 17
Yeah,
and the 19.
I mean, I guess there's a small chance he can catch up, but I don't think it's going to happen. Especially with Mespai being Draft's teammate right here. Well, but
Yeah.
Buff's going to send it in here. He's going to get past Mess, but I still don't think it's going to be enough. Especially with Mess now passing him again. Man. I will say, though, I'll give credit. V-Draft has been an absolute stud. Signed by
Yeah, he's had
Milo when
an
he was a
amazing-
team owner, and then switched over to Mespai. This guy won the first 3 races he was in. He finished second last race, and now he's looking to continue his streak here today. Draft is an absolute beast with 10 to go here. He's just wanting to win. He's already in the
And
playoffs.
meanwhile,
He just
he
wants
is
to keep
still-
winning at this point.
Yeah, I believe he already has 3 wins on the year.
Yep.
And good
Let's
for
see if
number
Buff gains,
4.
though. He gained. Hold
no.
on. This may
I
not
don't
be
think
over
he
because
did.
Buff is gaining, but we're so close to the end.
I'm pretty sure he's out
Yes,
of time. There's no way he
yes.
gained 4 seconds.
He's a little, yeah. He's
he
a little
hit the wall again. Man, what a heartbreak for number 14 car if he can't catch up in time. That
He
just
had a
shows you
good
that
run
V-Draft
from
is
the
really
pole, too.
consistent. And as we have a
Yeah.
little bit of time, let's check the fastest lap so far today. It may change obviously, but I doubt it. All right, fastest lap goes to Bob the Builder with a 30.613, but I guarantee you it was because he wall righted. Same thing with Alex. So it looks like the fastest time you can actually get here is about 31.3, and the pole sitter goes to Slam Door. Well, the fastest lap goes to Slam Door.
Yeah, and that's one of our road stock cars too.
31.3.
Slam door.
Slowest time goes to seems like Gaming with Cat 31.9 and then Mess Pie 31.7.
Forgot gaming with Cat was still in the racetrack. Oh, Pickles jumped out of his car.
Well, the car
good.
deletes itself. I don't know what Pickles
Yeah,
just did.
but he.
Pickles just
I don't know.
Pickles merge where you're at before, you're still gonna be a lap down. You're fine. Pickles will still finish third. That's not fair for him.
So he still scored in 3rd.
Buff Hairman's back to 5 seconds now. Man, I thought for a second this race was gonna end like really close, but Buff with some mistakes. It's gonna end, I think.
You called it incorrectly.
Man. 5 to go next time by from the Rostock 205 at New Hampshire.
No lapped cars in front of him.
Yeah, well, he has slam door,
Actually,
but
no,
other
there's-
than that, there's no lap down cars at all.
and Slamdor is scored right now, fourth. Sir Pickles, we're waiting.
Yeah, Pickles, you'll finish third.
Yeah.
Don't worry. Just because you drove out of your car doesn't mean you're gonna. No, I'm not gonna fix laps because it's gonna change everybody's laps. Oh wait, oh yeah.
No, you can do change.
Change, sure.
Yeah.
160.
No, not change all. Change.
No, I said sir. There you go.
Okay, yeah.
Sir Pickles is back to 1 lap down. The last
Yeah,
chance
that could be right.
the last chance of anything happening is between these two cars up here. If the draft does something, but at this point, I think it's just somewhat over. Especially with Buff fighting back here with Bob. Bob is gonna finish 5th. I think that's a W for him coming back and finishing in the top 5 though for this guy. I think that's still very good for him.
Pickles and Slamdor are battling. Is this for? I believe this is for position.
Yeah.
Okay. Pickles he has an extra lap. You have to change his to 160.
Wait, when did Buff get past Mest? Oh my gosh. Buff is gaining,
did.
but again, it's too late. 4 laps remaining now. Yeah, 4.
Mess just
Yeah,
said he got
4 to go right there.
door slammed by a car. That's probably why.
He got door
But I-
slammed? Oh.
Yeah, he got door slammed by someone. I
Yeah,
don't
Buff
know
is
who
just
it was.
desperate, trying everything he can, but 7 seconds behind. It's just all but over.
Yeah, you know, if he
That's
just
gonna
dumps
end,
19.
that's also going to end Buff's hopes of getting into the playoffs. He can still race, obviously, but he's not going to be racing for a champ. He's now clear of traffic, but once again, I think it's just somewhat over.
Pickles is still in front of the 1. But now, the 20 car kind of closing a little bit to Slamdor.
3 to go from New Hampshire. This guy, V-Draft, has been an absolute beast since we've additioned him to this league. He's been really consistent, really good at every track he's done. And he's going to add another, if he wins this race, he's going to add another win to his RERN book.
6.7 is the gap, coming to 2 to go.
2 to go out
Anything
the line.
can happen.
2 to go
Not a
for
tap the
V-Draft.
wall, but he's okay.
2 to go for number 22
Yep.
of V-Draft.
2 to go. Catching some more lap cars.
I don't think.
I still think Buff is
They're
gonna
not
get the
gonna
most lap
fix
sled,
anything.
but what a show for this guy. As Buff is still
The
Whoa,
one,
what
that
happened?
one car is blocking him.
one car's
The one
getting a
car
little
just-
dicey with him.
Oh
Yeah,
really?
he's trying to block him. Yeah.
Yeah,
he's gonna-
it doesn't matter.
It
though.
doesn't matter. 1 to
Yeah.
go, sponsored by Rostock Racing. Everything here is sponsored by Rostock Racing though, so it does not matter. 1 to
First
go.
stock car just hit the wall.
1 to go for V-Draft. And the Blue
Pickles, you're still a lot down.
This is Blue Angels' first career sponsored race. They're going to get their first career win and their first career sponsored race if V-Draft can just finish up turn 3 and turn 4 like he's done all day here. And he's still looking for another one. We still have one more race tonight, and it's Daytona, the luckiest race that you can win. So we'll see what goes down. Off of turn 3 and turn 4. Really unfortunate for Buff Hairman today, but for his 4th win on the RERN season, number 20 car for Blue Angels, Front Pack Motorsports, V-Draft, your winner at New Hampshire.
The most consistent driver all day long.
Yeah.
Takes the checkered
And
flag.
Buff Hairman
With 2
unfortunately
drivers.
crossed the line in second
Two
place.
drivers
Not
on the
the,
lap.
not the opportunity he wanted, but man, V-Draft, your 4-time winner, and it comes to New Hampshire. Every other driver, go inside the interview center. I'm gonna get some smoke on this guy.
Yeah.
Buff is quite mad about that one, and I did not blame him. He tried so hard.
Yeah, and unfortunately, it's going to result in the end of his season.
He still
One
gets
car's
the race,
upside
but-
down.
What?
Who the fuck?
The 17 car is upside down.
What a showing for
W,
this
man.
guy.
And only 2 drivers finish on the lead lap.
V-Draft, your
V-Draft
winner
and
at
Buff.
New Hampshire. V-Draft, go get to the wall. Do some of those things you did at before. What a showing for this guy. 4th win on the season. Once he goes against the wall and does some of the smoke runs, I'll unmute him and let him talk if he can talk. What a win. He's
What?
done so much in this league already. And he wins once again from New Hampshire.
So your classified finishers are going to be V-Draft, Buff, Pickles, Slam Door, Mess to your top 5, and then Bob the Builder,
Let's unmute.
Gaming with Cat
I want to
Alex.
unmute.
are the top 8.
Let's unmute
He
Draft
just-
here. Can he talk?
Bob was pissed.
Draft, you there?
Did he finish 5th?
Yeah, I'm here.
Draft, how
he's
do you
Bob
feel,
was
man?
pissed.
4th win on the season.
I I love having a fourth win. I'm just kind of really fortunate that Buff Hairman would not win. Honestly, I feel like he really deserves it. Of course, I wanted to win a race. I'm just very competitive and we're racing and stuff. This is it's like a really good race, like one of my favorites as well. Very emotional, lots of good battles and all, and it was like a really good race. Like,
Yeah, I agree. Very
You're
good
good.
racing, and congratulations. Once you're done with your burnouts, make your way over to the checkered flag area. I do want to just real quick get a picture of you in front of there. Everybody else, don't go to victory lane. Everybody else, go inside the interview center, please. We'll be in there in just a second. Let's undo your smoke here. We have Mess Pie going backwards. Mess Pie, get inside the interview center. All right, so let's get B-Draft over here real quick inside the victory lane so I get a photo out of him outside his car. What a race for this guy. Again, even he's upset about the Buff Hairman incident, but nonetheless, put your car out here. Pickles, go outside real quick. Sir, Draft, spawn your car on the start. What the? Yeah, I don't think that's how you spawn your car. And Bob the Builder
How many
finished.
points?
Oh, I get. Okay, just stand. Delete your car. Just stand on top. And Bob the Builder finishes 5th, continuing his top 5 streak here. All right, let's get a photo of Draft.
How many points does Yee get?
Probably about. Well, he's have enough to stay in. If he goes to Daytona, he's gonna be fine. Actually, no. I think he has enough points, unless Galaxel wins. But I don't know if he's even coming or not. All right, I'm gonna TP all of you guys into the interview center. We'll be right back in 2 seconds for the post-race interviews. Just like that, we're back. I'm unmuting Desktop Buddy for 1 second so I can unmute everybody here. This is the first time I get to hear their voices in over 2 hours. Well, an hour and a half. Hold on. Okay. So, we're going to unmute Slamdoor. We're going to unmute Pickles, Buff, Mess Pie, and Matthew. Everybody talk real quick so I can hear you. Alright, Mess, I can hear you. Everybody else who can unmute now. Buff, talk real quick. Alright, I can hear Buff. Pickle, can you unmute? Slam, can you unmute? I'm assuming that's a no. Okay. Welcome to...
Got absolutely demolished by a random driver that joined.
That was like 30 laps before, though.
No, but that caused me to be near Bob. I was nowhere near Bob.
Yeah, I agree with you. I'll look into that, and I'll probably be 5th just because of that issue. Where's Bob? Did Bob leave?
I don't know.
Yeah, Bob left. Oh my gosh. Okay. My bad. Welcome to the RERN post-race interviews. This is the post-race interviews for New Hampshire. I'm going to keep this really short and sweet because we have another race to do tonight, and I'd like to set up for that. First of all, are you guys excited for Daytona?
Yes.
Definitely.
All right.
No.
Yeedy, are you racing at Daytona?
Yeah, I am.
All right, so you're basically locked in unless Galaxo wins tonight. First, I want to talk to somebody who was up front all day but finished second. Buff, man, you were so close. If you got that win, you would have still been fighting for a chance in the playoffs. But I know you're probably very upset. But overall, how do you think this race went for you today?
I think it was pretty good.
Do you have any loss in motivation, or are you still going to continue to week in, week out try to get wins here at RERN?
I'm gonna still try and win.
I can tell you're visually upset, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll leave you be for now. But great racing for you today, man. There's no complaints at all. He's been. I can tell you for sure, if you raced the first few races this season, you'd probably be in the top 4. I'm not gonna lie. I want to talk to Draft. Can you unmute?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right. I already talked to you, obviously, but any reflections today?
Can you repeat that?
Any reflections on today's race?
Reflections. Well, not much. I mean, kind of a boring race. It's short track, usual, New Hampshire. There's not going to be much battles, but today I was kind of surprisingly like shocked me the way like everyone was like spread apart and all, like 2 laps, 1 lap, 5 laps down. It shows like the skill gap and just kind of proves like how much you need to practice per race if you want to like actually have a shot at winning. And I actually like that idea. Me and Buff Man, of course, we found like the perfect line. And when you have two drivers who like have the perfect line, it's gonna be very hard to lose or gain any time. So yeah, it's hard. It's hard to win from that race. I mean, like props like Buffy's was really contending. I do think he should have won, of course. But yeah, he was a real contender. Just want to say that. I do think he should have won. Yeah.
And this is Fort Pack Motorsports' fourth win, and I will lead that conversation with the best spot. Master, the brand new owner of Fort Pack Motorsports since Milo left. How do you feel your team has done this race and so far?
I feel like it's been doing very good. Uh, I'm very proud of V-Draft. I'm proud of Pickles. I'm proud of everybody. Uh, it feels like Astro Racing all over again, but with a good owner this time.
Yeah, man, it
But
feels like that for sure because you guys are winning week in, week out. Um, props to Pickles as well, picking up a third place finish. I believe.
and
That's
also, if you were to look at lap 130, you could see when this
Well, yeah,
Shadow 4
I
guy.
actually saw it and I remember it. I had to kick him right afterwards. I'm gonna give you fifth and give Bob sixth, but other than that, I don't think there's any controversies this race. Can we all agree?
Yeah.
Cool. I'm at a loss for words because guess what? Daytona is gonna be a lot bigger tonight. We plan on having a lot more of a fan base tonight. So all of you fans, get ready tonight because tonight's gonna be even bigger. We're at everyone in Rostock instead of at here. So it's gonna be a fun time tonight. I wish all 4 of you guys luck. I do want to talk to Matthew quick. Matthew, as a reserve, was that a fun first race for you, man?
It was actually a really fun race. Like part of the time when the leaders were coming by me, I just got out of their way because I was like, I just want to complete this race for experience in case it happens again. But but I did enjoy my first race there. I will take 7th place for that.
All right. Well, we'll hope to see you tonight if we have another need to reserve. But thank you guys for watching. This is a production of Roblox City Racing Network. We'll be back tonight. We'll actually be live in about an hour and a half. We have the final regular season race tonight, Daytona International Speedway Night Race, sponsored by Rostock Racing, along with Blue Angels, Thunderbirds, and Air Eagle. So we'll see you there. We hope all of you guys have a safe rest of your night. And if you come to Daytona, we'll see you there. A lot's on the line. Ariane will be back in just an hour and a half. Thank you.